Imagine a world where the sky itself comes alive well, you know. Here, far above the Arctic Circle, silent rivers of green-violet light flow across the heavens. This celestial ballet, the aurora borealis, is a nightly spectacle for those who live below. Nestled among towering granite peaks, deep cold waters of a Norwegian fjord, lies a small cluster of brightly colored homes. This is Reine, a fishing village in the Lofoten Islands. Human life clings to the edge of a wild and magnificent landscape. Here, an old fisherman named Lars might mend his nets by the dim light of his window, occasionally glancing up at the familiar ghostly glow that has illuminated the nights of his ancestors for centuries. The story of Reine is inextricably tied to the sea that surrounds it and the sky that covers it. For generations, its people have looked to the water for their livelihood and to the heavens for their myths and their wonder. The village itself is small, with a population of only a few hundred souls. The geography of the Lofoten archipelago is a dramatic tale written in rock and water. The mountains that rise so abruptly from the sea are ancient sentinels, their jagged peaks sculpted by glaciers during the last ice age. Reine looms protectively over the village. These peaks are the exposed roots of a colossal range ground down and carved over millennia. The fjords snake between them, deep, flooded valleys, U-shaped troughs gouged by relentless ice. The fjord water is a dark, reflective mirror, holding secrets of the depths perfectly mirroring the sky. This topography dictates the shape of life in Reine. The village sits on a narrow strip of land where the mountains relent just enough for settlement. Little flat ground remains homes cluster tightly along the shoreline, oriented toward the harbor, the heart of the community. The mountains shelter the village from fierce Norwegian sea winds. For centuries, the rhythm of life in Reine has been dictated by the sea, and most importantly, by the annual migration of the Arctic cod, known as skrei. Every winter, vast shoals of cod journey from the Barents Sea to the warmer waters of Lofoten to spawn, creating one of the world's largest seasonal fisheries. This natural bounty is the historical foundation of the village's existence. From January to April, the harbor buzzes with activity as fishing boats, known as sjarker, head out into the cold waters before dawn. The return of the fleet, their decks laden with fish, is a ritual that has sustained this community for over 1,000 years. The evidence of this fishing life is visible everywhere. Along the shoreline stand vast wooden racks called yell, upon which thousands of cod are hung to dry in the cold, crisp Arctic air. This ancient method of preservation creates stockfish or torfisk, a product that has been a major Norwegian export since the Viking Age. The fish hang for months, slowly curing without the need for salt, until they become hard as wood. The sight of these fish-laden racks against the backdrop of snow-dusted mountains is a defining image of Lofoten, a powerful symbol of the region's cultural and economic heritage. It is a testament to human ingenuity and harmony with nature's cycles. While fishing remains the soul of the village, life in Reine has gradually diversified. The primary reason many travelers journey to this remote corner of the globe is to witness the northern lights. This natural phenomenon is a spectacle of unparalleled beauty. It is caused by charged particles from the sun carried on the solar wind colliding with atoms in the Earth's upper atmosphere. The result is a silent, ethereal light show, curtains of green, curtains of pink, curtains of purple. In Reine, this celestial display unfolds above a landscape of dramatic peaks, reflective waters. It is a humbling experience. The best time to witness this spectacle is during the long, dark nights of the polar winter, roughly from late September to late March. During this period, the sun barely crests the horizon, or in the heart of winter, does not rise at all. In the summer, the village experiences the midnight sun. For several weeks around the summer solstice, the sun does not set, circling the horizon in a perpetual golden twilight. This endless daylight bathes the landscape in a soft, ethereal glow, allowing for hiking, kayaking at all hours. Photographers and artists are drawn to this magical light.